Some films get under your skin with shocking images. Others do it with conversation. Faults is one of those films. Beneath this story of cult deprogramming lies something much more unsettling, a psychological battle between control, belief, and the frightening possibility that nobody is ever really in control. Today, we're taking a look at the 2014 film Faults. I'm Nikki, and this is the Fractured Lens HQ. The film follows Ansel Roth, a struggling expert on cults and mind control, who is hired by desperate parents to help rescue their daughter from a mysterious group called Faults. What begins as a familiar story about deprogramming slowly becomes something stranger and much more psychologically unsettling. As Ansel attempts to break through the young woman's devotion to the group, their conversation takes unexpected turns, and the balance of power begins to shift in ways that neither he nor you will see coming. Before long, the question is no longer whether she can be saved, but who is really influencing whom. And that's where Faults becomes truly interesting. What begins as a story about cult deprogramming gradually reveals itself to be a much deeper exploration of control, identity, and the need for certainty. One of the things I admired most about Faults is how much tension is created with so little. The film is largely confined to a handful of locations, the main one being a motel room, giving it an almost theatrical feel. There are no elaborate set pieces, no flashing visual tricks, just people talking. And yet those conversations become increasingly uncomfortable. Every exchange feels like a psychological chess match, with each character testing the beliefs and weaknesses of the other. As a result, the film creates a sense of unease that lingers long after the credits roll. And trust me, it will do just that to you. For me, Faults isn't really about cults, it's about influence. It's about the stories we tell ourselves, and it's about how desperately people search for certainty in an uncertain world. The film repeatedly asks a disturbing question. If someone believes completely in an idea, how do you convince them they're wrong? And perhaps more importantly, what if the person trying to save them is just as damaged as the person they're trying to rescue? That's where Faults becomes truly interesting. It refuses easy answers. What I appreciate most is the film's confidence. Many psychological thrillers rely on shocking twists or increasingly extreme situations. Faults, on the other hand, takes the opposite approach. It trusts dialogue, it trusts performances, and it trusts us, the audience, to sit with that uncertainty rather than offering easy answers. The result is a film that feels intelligent without being pretentious, strange without being confusing, and unsettling without relying on the traditional horror techniques. Faults is one of those films that quietly get under your skin. It isn't loud, it isn't flashy, and it certainly isn't interested in giving us, the viewers, simple explanations. Instead, it offers thoughtful exploration of power, belief, and manipulation, and a script that constantly shifts our perspective. If you enjoy slow-burning psychological stories that leave you questioning what you've just witnessed, Faults is well worth your time. And that's my view of the 2014 film, Faults. If you've seen the film, I'd love to hear your interpretation. Did you view it as a story about cults and manipulation, or did you view it as something completely different? I want to hear. I want to know what you felt the film was more about. Until next time, keep looking beyond the surface. This is Nikki from the Fractured Lens HQ, where we deliver slow burns and sharp turns. Have a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good evening. It depends on where you are. Ciao.